Hello everyone, hi, welcome to the channel of Wall Street Mojo. Friends, today we are going to discuss a topic that is on corporate finance or career paths, and what are the top 9 jobs that you should explore without a doubt. At the very inception, and you need to first understand that a company needs funds to thrive in business, looking into every aspect of the funds needed by a company is referred to as what? Corporate finance. So it can be defined primarily as an optimum utilization of the financial resources of the company. It is that area of finance which deals with the arrangement of funds of various projects at a minimum possible cost so as to maintain the capital structure of the company. So a corporate finance career is generally stable. You can say that the work culture is a lot of responsibility and accountability, since it involves raising capital crucial for the growth and expansion of the business in the form of acquisition, managing cash resources, or charting out the company's future roadmap by managing the cash efficiency. Professionals in the corporate finance deal with like lawyers, researchers, finance providers, and other key professionals, which are the driving force, you can say that, behind any organization. Hence, there is a lot of learning opportunity available for the corporate finance professionals. You should have a good analytical skill, then you can say problem solving skills, along with the commercial awareness are the key ingredients companies look for in a candidate planning to make a corporate finance career. Now, the corporate finance career path we'll be discussing step by step, and we'll be starting with the first one as a financial analyst. So let's start with this. Let's take a deeper look into some of the most sought after top 9 finance career, and the first one that we are going to discuss is financial analyst. Now, what is the role of financial analyst? See, the career of corporate finance financial analyst can be further be classified into capital budgeting, with the CB, which involves estimation of the revenue for the annual budget and monitoring the same from time to time to investigate any deviations. It also involves assessment of like the capital proposals, decisions regarding buying or leasing, B&L, you can say, of a particular equipment. Financial analyst also differentiates between the project depending upon the profitability. So every decision has one or more options to evaluate which option will be better for the company in the long run. Is taken by the financial analyst, for example, like whether it is profitable to manufacture a particular product in a house or procure it from some other firm, depending upon the comparable cost analysis. Now, what is the salary of the financial analyst? See, the median salary of the financial analyst is in between of $56,928 US dollars, and I'll show you some data regarding the same. These are some of the salary structure of a financial analyst. This is a median one, 42K, and the high side is 78K, which is, as you can see, the ratio. The salary ranges between this, bonus is between this range, that is till 10,000. Profit sharing close enough to 242 or 243 to 6,000, and commission between 28,906. So the total pay goes between $41,000 to $81,775. Let's discuss the next portion, that is the cost analyst. Now, that is the next portion. Okay. As a cost analyst, you are involved in taking decisions regarding the cost of any services of a product concerning their prices. So he or she also has a role of identifying any areas which will be helpful in cost reduction of any particular product or a service by completely understanding their cost and helping in taking pricing decisions as well. The job order costing, like activity-based costing, ABC, are some of the fields, especially in manufacturing industry, where a cost analyst profile is more suitable. Now, the cost analyst salary, let's see. If you see the cost analyst salary, the median is 57,946. It's almost similar to what the financial analyst used to earn. And the bonus, so with the profit sharing, there's no commission over here, and the total pay, that is between 40,000 to 89 or 90,000. So that's how the thing is all about the cost analyst. The next that we are going to discuss in our sheet is credit manager. Now, when we talk about credit manager, the role of the credit manager, a credit manager, as the name suggests, is involved in the credit decisions of the company and how much credit is to be given to the suppliers, the rate, the credit guarantees, collection of receivables, and their securitization are all decisions that have been taken by the credit manager. This profile requires a in-depth knowledge of the financial statement FSA, which is known as financial statement analysis, and complete knowledge of the customer profile so as to take a strong decision. Let's discuss the credit manager's salary. The salary of the median, it ranges close enough to 61,810, and over here it was 55,000. I'm just writing the median one. They get bonus, they get commission, they get profit sharing, so it ranges between 33,883 to 95,460. The next that we are going to discuss, the fourth, is the cash manager. Now, the role of the cash manager, a cash manager manages all the short-term as well as the long-term cash requirements of the company. It involves maintaining a healthy relationship with the banks for short-term credit needs, safeguarding the company's interest by having adequate working capital and investing the surplus cash in such avenues that can give sufficient interest. It also requires managing international funds, IFT, the international fund transfers, hence is a meticulous job and requires you have to excellent negotiation skills. The salary that ranges is close enough to in the median of 61,984. If you see the range is close enough to 34,341 to 93,735. That's the range between which it stays around. The next that we are going to discuss is the benefits officer. Well, the role of a benefit officer, the job of the benefit officer is that of the intersection between the finance and the human resource. So HR is involved over here. It involves managing pension funds, PF, and other healthcare benefits and plans which are the cost effective at the same time are for the benefits of the employee. So the knowledge of the organization behavior along with the human resources and finance is added advantage for a candidate planning for this role. The benefit of the salary is close enough to median is 46,722 in United States. The total pay ranges between 31,486 to 61,808. The next thing that we are going to discuss is the sixth portion, that is the real estate officer. So when we are talking about real estate officer is the name suggests, has to deal with the real estate issues of the company, be it purchasing a piece of land, negotiating lease terms and conditions which are opposite party acquiring real estate properties and evaluating them. It requires thorough commercial knowledge of the real estate along with the finance. The salary it ranges is close enough to in the median of 56,344. The next one that we are going to discuss is seventh one, that is the investor relation role. The investor relation role is responsible for maintaining good relation with the company's investor, let it be individual, institutional investor. The job role comes into an ambit of PR and advertising, since it involves maintaining good relation with the top executives, replying to the institutional investors' query, organizational investor, teleconferences, issuing a press release for the corporate events, and circulating financial information about the company valuable for investing in public. Now, if you see the investor relations role, the median salary for the investor relation officer is close enough to 86,770 in United States. Well, it ranges between 51,908 to 142,590. And in the similar fashion, we have the eighth as treasurer, and the ninth one, that is the controller. If you see the median salary for the treasurer, that is close enough to 87,435, and in case of the controller, the median salary is 76,344. The treasury is mostly involved. The treasury is involved in making, managing the financing, cash management of the company, the risk management of the company, the pension management, and so on and so forth. While in case of the controller, there is a managerial position which involves duties pertaining to financial planning, accounting, reporting, and cost analysis. The controller is an experienced professional who is called upon to sort out the complex costing issues and even by the company's representative in front of their auditors.